We already know what's about to happen, man. I don't even really have to explain it for real. I don't even gotta explain it. Yes. Yes. Hurry up. Light me up. Pause. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We here. Yeah. YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's prioritizing that mental health, that physical health. Like I said before, we at the tail end of 2025. We're about to go into 2026. Finish this year strong tomorrow or today, because today is Wednesday, but when this comes out, it'll be Thursday. So it's payday. So put a little bread to the side. Then take care of your bills. Take care of all of the things that you got to take care of. If you got to do some last minute shopping, do some last minute shopping. I don't know if I was a kid or I just wasn't paying attention, but I do not remember Christmas coming this fast. But that's another story for another time. Let's talk about this wrestling content. And today I want to talk about the fact that every single time, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, shit, even baseball, shit, soccer, just in general, anything entertainment based, but most preferably for what I'm talking about right now, wrestling, black culture always saves wrestling. We're even experiencing it right now, not even just in the WWE, in AEW, in 2023, 2024, when Swerve Strickland got on the scene in AEW and he brought a little flavor to the main event scene in AEW. But right now I want to talk about the WWE. And I want to talk about the fact that despite Triple H's efforts to keep the black people out of certain main event scenes and circles and stuff like that. And yo, I promise y'all, I'm not a race baiter. I'm 100% not a race baiter. But I just want to see the same opportunities that non-black folks get. I want to see black people get those same opportunities. So I'm going to continue to talk about it even if the algorithms play in my face. But that's another story as well for another day. What I wanted to say is that black culture constantly bails the WWE out. And this is no different. As much as we see and complain that there's no black men in PLEs, there's not enough black women representation sometimes, especially with Bianca Belair being gone for as long as she's been gone. Congratulations to Jade Cargill. I'm happy that she finally got her opportunity and got her flowers, even though it took long enough. But every situation that we can talk about historically, black culture has saved the WWE. And it saved other promotions too. So I'll start here. Even in WCW during the Nitro Wars, the Harlem Heat saving their bacon. Even the NWO, they bit off black culture a little bit. Kevin Nash wearing the FUBU and whatnot, the swag, all of this stuff played a big role in what we see today. But I'm going to talk about the WWE, and I'm going to talk about the fact that when Nitro was whooping Monday Night Raw's ass every single night, we all thought that the WWE was out of here. Well, WWF, excuse me. We all thought that the WWF was out of here, right or wrong. And then what happened? Yes, we seen Steve Austin reach his full potential. But what else happened? The Rock turned heel, along with what? The Nation of Domination. And that ushered in a new era, the Attitude Era, in the WWF. Not only that, but the DX, G Generation X. Yes, they had a theme song from Run DMC. We seen all of that. And we seen the culmination of the Ruthless Aggression Era. And who led the Ruthless Aggression Era the most? John Cena, which black culture saved his career, which ended up turning him into one of the greatest of all time. Right or wrong? Continue to follow me here. When SmackDown was doing terrible in 2011, Even actually, you know what? Sorry, excuse me. Before that, when Batista was not on SmackDown because he was injured, this was back in like 2006. Yes, Rey Mysterio, he was carrying SmackDown and he was carrying the SmackDown division. But what the hell happened after Rey Mysterio got hurt? We got King Booker, Black Culture, saving SmackDown time and time again. And then we got in the 2010s, we got Mark Henry, Hall of Pain, carrying SmackDown along with Randy Orton. But I say all of this to say that Black Culture is more prevalent than a lot of people like to give credit for. And that's just straight facts. Maybe I'm freestyling here because I have my book right here. I usually try to go by my book and, do little like bullet points and stuff like that. But sometimes I feel like it's more authentic when I just come right out and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sounding like I'm reading off of cue cards. Even during the pandemic, when Bianca Belair became the women's champion, finally, who main evented night one of that WrestleMania? Who was main eventing night one of WrestleMania that year? It was Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Moné, and Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair went on to do some beautiful things. I think it was WrestleMania 36 or 37. I could be bugging. Please correct me in the comments. But every single time the WWE is in dire straits, what do? They go to Black Culture. And this is no different, because when you think of the people who is in NXT currently, and you think of the people who are at the top of the main event in WWE on the main roster currently, you got Cody Rhodes, you got Seth Rollins, you have CM Punk, you have Roman Reigns, a bunch of old niggas. But when you think of the people that's on the come up, on the rise, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, Oba Femi, Javon Evans, Jade Cargill's already at the top and doing her thing. But Callie Armstrong, she's involved, but just keep an eye on her. She's going to be doing something. You got Lash Legend. She just got to the main roster. And a little bit further than that, where did the Usos get the Uso Penitentiary gimmick from? And look what they did. Jacob Fatu. Every single time there's a changing of the guard or a new era, no Triple H. But every time there's a new era, it's always black talent in some capacity that has something to do with the new era. And this is no different. We see that the numbers are at an all-time low. We see that the E is hurting right now. We see all of this. And what I see in the next 5 years, I see a Javon Evans in the United States Championship Tag Team hunt, possibly in the World Championship picture. I see Oba Femi becoming a main eventer. I see him jumping from where he's at now straight to the main event. I don't even see him winning a mid-card or a tag team championship. I feel like he's going to go straight to the main event. You got Trick Williams, star potential written all over him. And when Triple H get his head out of his ass, maybe Montez Ford does something. Maybe Angelo Dawkins makes some moves. We already know that Jada Parker is probably on her way to the main roster to run with Jade Cargill along with B-Fab. Yo, it's a changing of the guard because they see that this shit, what they got going on, is not working, and that's just straight facts. So I'm here to shed a little light on all of this. Triple H, you gonna need us, big bro. Time is ticking, baby. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know that I was rambling a little bit, but I meant well, and I was speaking facts, and I know I got some great talking points. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you guys liked what you heard, please like and subscribe. Put that notification bell on because you already know they trying to send me to the shadow realm out here. And this video may not be much different. But yo, I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.